Imagine this. You stumble into the kitchen, still half asleep, you hit the coffee machine button, and before you even take a sip, boom! The smell alone makes you feel more awake. But why? What's going on in your brain and in that cup that makes coffee smell so incredibly good? Well, today we're diving deep into the science of coffee aroma, and trust me, by the end, you'll never smell coffee the same way again. So, let's start with what you're actually smelling. Coffee aroma isn't one smell, it's a symphony. When coffee beans are roasted, they go through something called the Maillard reaction. This is a chemical reaction between amino acids and sugars, and it's responsible for creating hundreds of volatile aromatic compounds. Some of these compounds smell nutty, some smell caramel-like, and others even have fruity or floral notes. What's wild is that scientists have identified over 800 different aroma compounds in coffee. That's more than wine. But here's the twist. Coffee beans themselves don't smell that magical when they're raw. It's the roasting process that transforms them. As the beans heat up to over 200 degrees Celsius, around 400 degrees Fahrenheit, they start releasing gases like carbon dioxide, along with those aromatic molecules. The moment you grind fresh coffee, you rupture the bean's cell walls, instantly releasing a burst of these volatile compounds into the air, and your nose picks them up instantly. Now, why does the smell feel so comforting? Part of it is biological. Our olfactory system, the part of our brain that processes smell, is directly connected to the limbic system, which handles emotions and memories. This means scents can instantly trigger emotional responses without you even thinking about it. If you grew up around the smell of coffee in the morning, your brain may have linked it to feelings of warmth, safety, and alertness. So when you smell coffee today, it's not just chemicals, it's nostalgia, comfort, and a mini dopamine hit all at once. Also, here's something fascinating. The smell of coffee alone can literally make you feel more awake. There's research showing that just inhaling coffee aroma can activate brain regions associated with alertness and even reduce the effects of sleep deprivation. You're basically getting a placebo caffeine boost through your nose. By the way, if you're enjoying this little science deep dive, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We've got more videos like this coming, and I promise your morning routine will never be boring again. Back to the science. Different brewing methods actually release aroma differently. Espresso, for example, forces hot water through coffee grounds at high pressure, instantly releasing a concentrated burst of aromatics into the air. That's why walking into a coffee shop smells so intense. On the other hand, a slow pour-over or French press gives a more gradual release of aroma, creating a softer, more lingering smell. Even temperature plays a role. Hot coffee volatilizes more compounds quickly, while iced coffee releases them more slowly, changing how you perceive the scent. And here's another layer. Some of the compounds in coffee aroma are so fleeting, they disappear within minutes of brewing. That's why that first whiff when you pour your coffee is so magical. It's the richest, most complex moment, and your brain knows it. That fleeting nature might be why coffee smell feels almost addictive. To sum it up, the reason coffee smells so good comes down to a perfect combination of chemistry, brain wiring, and personal memories. The Maillard reaction creates a symphony of aroma molecules. Your olfactory system translates those molecules into emotions and alertness, and your life experiences layer meaning on top. So, tomorrow morning, when that first wave of coffee scent hits you, remember, you're not just smelling coffee. You're smelling science, memory, and a little bit of magic. And now I've got to go make myself a cup, because after talking about this for the past few minutes, I can't resist anymore.